What is going on? Yes, we are back in the building. The big three, Double J Blaze right here. DJ RAE in the building. And the boy, Kid Lee Dupree. We're sitting in CVTV Sports, back at it again. We about to get into some really major topics going on in the sports world. And we about to handle some business right now. We are going to open up talking about the hometown team.
Cowboys.
All the bags of money that they spent bringing in Lamar Miller, bringing in big-time QB quarterback Brock Osweiler. They wanted them to run wild on the NFL, wanted them to run wild in the AFC. What you think about it? Is he doing it, man? Is he doing it for $70 million? Is he doing it? Are we where we supposed to be right now? What's going on?
Yeah, I really think that we are where we're supposed to be. I mean, we're still in the beginning stages of becoming a Super Bowl team. The Houston Texans have a lot to offer and a lot to bring to the NFL. I mean, we have receivers. We finally have an offensive line, which is very important. And not only that, we have a closer now. He showed himself in the last couple of games that he can close. That's something we've never had. We've always had a quarterback that can either pass but was inaccurate, or was accurate but didn't move around, or could never make anything productive happen outside of the pocket.
He was cool under pressure.
And he's shown himself that. I mean, I hate to say this, and I hate to make mention of bad names, but in my eyes, you can honestly see that he was trained, or he took a lot of mentorship from the Mannings, from Peyton Manning. I mean, look at it. You see Peyton Manning in a normal game, the first couple of quarters, he may be okay, he may be solid, but that last 2 to 3 minutes of fourth quarter, when it matters the most, he performed. He did that in Indianapolis, and that's what we needed. We shut Indianapolis down.
All those trainings that he took, being the second quarterback, and you saying that he's acting like Peyton Manning? Oh no! Wait, eight touchdowns and 8 interceptions.
You can see the Peyton mannerisms.
I'm disappointed with all that money we spent. Look, I'm a real big Texans fan, but I'm disappointed in regards to the record. I think we should have been 5-1, not no 4-2. Brock Osweiler, all those. Snaps behind him of Peyton Manning, he should have been more decisive, just letting the ball just free, not like that, and letting the defense pick him off. No, I'm upset.
It's true. We got some weapons. There are some weapons on the Texans team. The running back, the backfield is solid. We got a lot of options on the ends at the wide receiver. I want to make a mention. You mentioned the Colts game. Now, the Colts defense,
lucky on it.
They were playing from behind. The Texans were playing from behind.
Interceptions?
At the beginning of that game.
Yes.
The Colts defense is ranked near the bottom. So to come back on a low-ranked defense team, that's not a big feat. You know, that's nothing to celebrate about.
You are very right about that. But it's still his mannerism and the way he performed when everything else crumbled around him, he stood strong. That was the leadership that the Texans have been looking for. That's what we've been needing. That's what we've been missing. And you can't hold everything on Brock. You can't. First season 1 episode, I was telling you, I'm iffy about him, okay? But after watching him these past couple of games, you can't let everything rely on him. Look at where the Texans stand. Who all are we missing on defense? We used to be the #1 defense in the league, and still wasn't able to do nothing.
In the defense.
And now where's our defense now? Our defense is still a good ranked defense, but we have injuries. We're hurt.
True,
a lot of our main defensive players are either out on the sideline, can't play for the rest of the season, or they're playing in the game, but they're not playing at 100%.
We still can't give it up to the defense. That is going to be the major point, that we have some injuries on defense. So why are we going to make it harder on our defense to win games?
And I'm not saying
we have a good quarterback. He's good, but I'm still disappointed.
What I think is that there needs to be more of a balanced attack. I think Lamar Miller needs a few more touches on the ball, because when the dude gets the ball and he's behind that line gets confident.
Yes.
Man, some good things happen, and then what that does, that makes people respect the run.
Yeah.
And then that opens Brock to throw the Will Fuller. That opens him to get out there to hop. So, I think it should be more of a balanced attack to it, and then maybe they can keep this momentum leading the AFC South.
Don't give them the keys. No, don't just give them the ball over like that. No. You're right. hand the ball off.
So you saying you wouldn't give him the keys to the city yet?
No. No.
For the money that the Texans have spent, he's not playing for that money right now. Like he got a little bit more to show, I think, but
we'll see in the next couple games. So we'll see.
So do you think that money should have been spent elsewhere?
Most definitely. We could have got another wide receiver.
Another? And where would he have fit in this miraculous offense that our coach is running?
You could have said O-line.
I agree with O-line. I'll do you one better. Give Hopkins the money he's been begging for.
Okay.
Can we agree with that?
All
in favor?
Because I'm in favor of Hopkins.
Okay.
Give him the man, then we can see how Will Fuller works out. I mean, we'll see about the injuries. Is that going to be long-term or short-term?
That's another player not at 100%.
But he has been performing. Better than Osweiler.
I wouldn't say better than Osweiler, but I mean, they're both performing.
Let's look at the stats.
We can go to the stats.
All right, so Osweiler kind of doing this thing. We're going to move over into Dallas for a little bit.
Who?
Yeah, I said it.
Who?
Yeah. I said it. Dallas Cowboys.
Who?
Dallas Cowboys. They got two rookies doing their thing right now. Running the game, setting records. I'm talking about taking control of the NFL.
The NFC.
Possibly taking somebody's spot. Who you think Romo gonna come back and still sit on the bench, or you think Jerry gonna put him in the game? What's going on?
If Dallas wants to do anything close to what Chicago or Cleveland is doing in the World Series, they need to keep Romo on the bench. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Dak is their best bet to going anywhere in the playoffs. Romo's not gonna do it for him at all. I'm sorry. He's proven himself to me in the matter of time that he's been covering for Romo that he is a good quarterback. Now, would I say rest your entire season on him? Maybe not. It's good to have Romo as a backup or as a mentor, as you would say. But Romo cannot perform. Romo is worn out. And that's my honest opinion. Plus, I'm not a Romo fan.
I agree with the worn out part because he tends to be a little bit more injury prone when he gets in the game. I'm gonna tell you when he got hurt, I was not one bit surprised that it was his back or whatever it was. I wasn't. The dude is made of glass by now. Like,
right.
It's so injury prone. So I wasn't surprised that he got hurt. But what do you think? Dak should stay in the game or what?
Cut the man. That's what. In regards to Romo, just cut the man. Save the money. Jerry Jones already been. He's already been planning on in regards to that extra money that he has on off season. Already, I mean, it is what it is. It's a business. We know what the future is. The future is now. I'm telling you, he might even quote my words pretty soon in regards to the future is now. So Dak Prescott he's going to be the MVP. As well as the rookie of the year. I'm telling you, the first. I'm telling you.
You know, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I had to sit back and listen to what you just said. I have to shake your hand on that. I think I'm shaking your hand on that. I'm gonna shake your hand. I'm gonna shake your hand because I agree with you. I think that is some of the wisest advice. And you gonna leave me hanging? Thank you. I think that's some of the wisest advice. He's shocked. I think that's the best advice that you've given Dallas, simply because Dallas has nothing to lose at this point. Right now, if they were to bench Romo and let Dak take over, not only do they have a great position to start off training a quarterback into the franchise quarterback that you want. They are nowhere near where they want to be. But with him and taking the time to rebuild the Dallas Cowboys, I'm not even going to say it. Now, a lot of people are going to hate me saying this. In 2, maybe even 3 seasons, they might just be America's team all over again.
Dallas,
if they get rid of Romo,
always be America's team. I'm gonna go ahead and say that Dallas will always be America's team.
Slap yourself.
Look, and I agree with what you said too. That you are looking at the future right now. You're looking at it. They're in the backfield, behind the center, doing a thing. But what I think is going on right now is once Romo comes back, once he's healthy enough to play, get in the game, Jerry Jones is gonna sit down Dak Prescott. He's gonna put Romo back in the game. Romo is Mr. Dallas. Romo is the face of Dallas still. Even though he's not there, he's still the face of Dallas.
So I gotta be the
Dallas is stuck with Romo. Dallas is stuck with Romo at least.
Step on the field.
I hate to say this, but
Romo has the experience. Romo has the experience. He's the experienced quarterback. So going deep into the playoffs, if they'd make a playoff run, I would go with Romo because he's more comfortable in that situation. Once the pressure gets there, he's already been through that.
Jerry Jones is going to do what he does best, and that's use his players. He's going to use Dak all the way into the playoffs, and once they get into the playoffs where they're going to be, you're absolutely right. He's going to bring Romo in, but what's going to happen is Romo is going to get hurt after about 3 or 4 snaps,
and Dak will be ready to go.
Right back at the bottom.
Dak will be ready to go all the way through the playoffs, and Dak is going to have enough playoff experience and equal playoff experience as Romo. When they win that first playoff game
and the one thing I want to correct you on, Double J, is you said when Romo gets better, Jerry Jones is going to sit Dak down. See, this is the issue. No, that's not it. This is the issue. When Jerry went to Dak and told him about the position change, he had already told him straight off the jump, look here, son, I'm going to let you play quarterback, but the moment Romo comes back, you're going back to second string.
Yeah, see?
I mean, it's simple as that. It's no talking about it when he comes back. That was the conversation when he took the position. Jerry is not going to let his prima donna go.
He's just maintaining. Dak is maintaining.
Okay.
I want to let everybody know that Dak's starting first game, how many games it's been? 6 already?
Yeah, I think so.
A couple games, yeah.
His stats so far through the 6 games are better than Romo's first 6 games, just to throw that out there. But we'll see how the Dallas unfolds. We're going to take a break, pay a couple bills.
What's up, baby? It's that boy Power Wall, the Houston Oiler. Right now, you tuned in to Core Vision already.
Yes, sir. Right back here. And staying on the NFL topic, we are going to get into some rookie, possibly some MVP talk. Who you think balling, man, coming into the league? Who's getting it? Who's your? Let's go with top 3 rookie nominees. Who you got?
Don't want to be biased. I love Dak Prescott. It's going to be Ezekiel Elliott and Carson Wentz. Those are going to be my top 3. They are winning teams, and they all balling. Balling.
We could take that. You agree with it?
Partially. I think he's too wrapped up in this Dallas Cowboy drama. I mean, look at his shirt. Even his shirt is Dallas Cowboys color. So I'm going to have to cut your quarterback from Dallas, man. I can't put Dak on my stats simply because right now I think that he's getting too much glory. And that's simply because he's replacing Tony Romo at quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody and their mama is going to know who you are. But let's talk about somebody who people really don't know. Carson Wentz. His stats are maybe 0.1 above where Dak is. I mean, just because he's on a whole nother team and he's still making noise with his less weapons as Dak, I really think that he is in the pickings on the runners for Rookie of the Year. Following up behind him, your running back, I'll let you keep that one. I love the selection for running back. He's a great running back, averages very good yardage. He's a team player.
Ezekiel,
who got the QB for Denver?
Ezekiel is cool. I don't want to really talk about it anymore, quarterbacks. I don't. I really think my last slot would have to really, really be up and open for right now. I need to see just a couple of more good games from 1 or 2 particular players that I kind of got an eye for right now.
Well, I'll add in your third one, and I'll say Hunter Henry. The dude is a tight end playing for San Diego right now, and I want to say, do you know how hard it is to come in as a rookie, a tight end let alone, and do the numbers that Hunter Henry is doing? Right. The dude came in, and it's mainly because their starter tight end went down, and he got the shot to come in, and ever since then he just ran with it. The dude is I think number 3 right now in touchdowns as far as tight ends. I got him on my fantasy team, so the dude is pulling some points for me. He pulling me through this week too. But I think that's your number 3, and the dude is a tight end. So like, when you balling that tight end, that's saying something, man.
I will honestly say to you that he was one of the 2 that I had open for my third slot, and hearing your viewpoints on it, which was something I was teeter-tottering a little bit. I think I have to agree with you on that one. That was a very good selection. I mean, but
it is,
to give two Rookie of the Year positions to the Dallas Cowboys, that's absurd, man.
I'd keep Ezekiel in there.
That's what I'm saying.
I'd keep Ezekiel in there.
You trying to boot out Ezekiel?
No.
He said two. He just said two.
I didn't say boot out Ezekiel.
Okay.
I said boot out Dak. I'm keeping Ezekiel. Ezekiel is good.
No, it's harder to be a quarterback than a running back or a tight end. I mean, you have to have the poise, you have to have the leadership, and you have to have the production. All of those have to be running as one, and everybody has to be on your side.
And again, not to say that I don't agree with you. I completely agree with you. It takes a lot to do that in the NFL as a quarterback. But here's the difference. You have him doing this over here and Carlson doing this over here. They're both putting out the same numbers. The only difference is you got a team that a whole bunch of people don't really like, the Philadelphia Eagles, and you got a team that a lot of the people in the United States and in the NFL like. They just scared to admit. So yeah, he's gonna get the upper hand, and I'm not for giving this to this guy just because the Dallas Cowboys picked him.
The Cowboys could have won that game in regards to Williamson went this way or that way.
We're not talking about the Cowboys.
That's the difference in regards to.
We're not talking about the Cowboys. We're talking about Dak.
Rookies.
I understand.
So MVP. Who you got on MVPs? Matter of fact, we're gonna make this a little bit easy. Give me top two. What you got?
Hopkins. I'm a Texas boy. Hopkins. I have to.
Who you got, man?
He has to speed up. Brock is not helping him out. It's not a good case for that. So it's going to be Carson Wentz, and then it's going to be Dak Prescott. I'm on a Dak
MVP.
Dak
MVP.
Train. The
man,
Dak
this dude
train.
Stuck on. Let me turn my chair, man.
I'm not
Please.
talking
The
about-
dude is stuck on
Please,
Dallas.
I'm not doing
The dude is
this.
stuck on Dallas.
The Dak train.
I tell you what,
Let's
we're gonna
go.
give you a one-way ticket to Dallas. You go up there and live with them, okay? So back over here about real football.
So the MVP talk has to include Tom Brady. I know he missed the beginning of the season,
How many?
but Tom Brady, as long as the dude is in the game, as long as he's starting. Did you see the game when he came back, man? Man, the dude
what
followed.
team?
I'm
It
falling
was
asleep
the
over here.
Browns?
I'm falling asleep. Wake me up when you come back with a real MVP.
It's Tom Brady cheerleader.
No. Anyone can take a youth-sized football and throw it 80 yards down the field.
Oh,
Anyone.
man.
Come on, dude.
No.
Get somebody who's not cheating. Get somebody who's been injured. You know what? I do you one better. If Romo, and I hate to say this because I'm not a Romo fan, if Romo comes off for injured reserve and performs like a true athlete instead of a prima donna, I'd rather give it to Romo before I give it to Brady.
We'll see.
Huh.
We'll see.
And that's just being honest.
Well, if we talking about MVPs, I want to talk about a former MVP that may not be doing so well right now. Dude is kind of falling on some bad times, I guess. I don't know. Is it a string of bad luck? I'm talking about Cam Newton, man. Is it what was? Do you think the Carolina Panthers and Cam Newton, maybe they weren't as good as we thought they were? It was just a lucky season last year, or is it just a string of bad luck going on right now? Like, what is Cam Newton's problem right now? Because the dude went from hero to zero.
There's a song. It has a little bit of age to it, but it goes something about I had one too many drinks and ended up at the embassy. Well, Cam has had one too many concussions and is going to end up in Methodist the next time he comes to Houston because he cannot perform the way he used to. And it's either some things got knocked loose up here or he's just scared to take a serious hit. And I'm kind of leaning towards he's scared to take a serious hit. He doesn't want to end up like Romo on the bench because of an injury thinking he's Superman. I mean, he comes up and does his Superman stunt, but somebody has to tap him on the shoulder, wake him up, and let him know, hey, dude, you're not Superman. You're breakable. Simple as that.
No, he's still a hero. I see you have all the stats or whatever like that, thinking he's gonna fall off. But I think he's just has too much on his shoulders. The running game is not there. So once the running game comes back, I mean, Fozzie Whitaker only had about 30 carries as of right now. So once he has everybody to come and surround him and be as a team, we can talk about Florida State. Where is he at? His wide receiver. So it's just that everybody is slacking. So we're not going to put it all on him. He's still a hero. He's still a leader, and he's going to put up some numbers.
Yeah, you're right about the running game because Jonathan Stewart was hurt for a while. You had these guys come in and step up.
Williams.
So they had some injuries to deal with. What you got?
This is the same guy that just said all the weight should rely on the quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, he just said that when we were talking about the Texans. He said that when we were talking about the Dallas. But when we go to Cam,
right.
It's a soft topic and it's too much weight on his shoulders. I just want to make sure I got this right.
Right, because everybody, the spotlight is on Cam. The spotlight is on him to do everything in regards to running and passing. Carson Wentz is mobile, but he is not running and passing.
Cam made it that way. Cam made it that way for himself. I do want to throw out there that at the end of last season, he retired the dab. So I think maybe if he brought that back, maybe they can win some more games because he was dabbing on everybody last year. And he ain't dabbed on nobody yet this year. So maybe, I don't know, it's a juju or something, man.
I do it for you. Get it back. Get it back, please.
Do the juju one time.
Right? Something. So, the big show, the big game, the grand stage, World Series.
Oh, yeah.
It has two teams that combined makes up the longest championship drought in MLB history. Talking about the Chicago Cubs and Cleveland Indians. Who's your favorite?
I defer. I let go second half. I'm playing. I really think Cleveland has it. I mean, Cleveland has a lot of momentum right now. They're coming off, they pulled off a huge upset to get to where they are. And not only that, they have the backing of the entire city. The tickets have just about sold out, and they're the most expensive tickets that the World Series has ever seen. I mean, hey, they won the NBA championship. LeBron came there and said, "Hey, I support my city. I stand behind my city."
True.
So don't be surprised if you happen to cut it on NBC, Fox, or whoever's streaming the World Series, and you see LeBron sitting there back off in the stand somewhere, because I really think
LeBron gonna be a first base coach.
That's a bandwagon.
He's gonna be the first base coach.
Bandwagon. Who deserves is gonna be Chicago Cubs. I mean, they had a lot of blunders, a lot of disappointments, a lot of interference, distractions, but they are focused. They are ready. They have the people to do it. I mean, everybody all around from the outfield to the pitcher.
Gunshots do not count as distractions. Okay, go Cleveland.
That's what you get. That's what you get. We'll be right back.
What's up, you guys? I am Jess Brittany, and we're keeping the score even with Core Vision Television. Stay tuned.
This is CVTV Sports, and I recently went to some barbershops just to see what was going around, what was the he say, she say about these hot sports topics. And this is what they have to say. Okay. Wait, Dak Prescott or Tony Romo is going to start? Who should start?
Dak Prescott.
Prescott? Dak Prescott or Tony Romo should start?
Prescott.
Prescott should start?
Yeah.
I'm a Dak Prescott fan, so I'm right with that.
Dak Prescott?
I ain't no Dallas fan. I'm a Dak Prescott fan. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Fuck it, come on, Romo.
Romo?
Fuck it.
Okay.
Come on.
So, this nigga always gotta be the
No, let get that man a chance. Everybody fuck up. The greatest have the most fuck ups in life.
Man, get it up close to this fucker.
Fuck whoever don't like it. Come on, Romo.
That's okay. So Dak Prescott or Tony Romo should start? Prescott should start?
Yes.
All right, that's cool. Y'all want to give a shout out to yourselves or what?
Hey, Snapchat.
One at a time.
All the above _.1. There you go.
Stalk on Facebook, Instagram. Check me out.
B Rod's Big Cliff, nothing fancy, just doing what I do.
All right.
Kenzel Young, you know what it is, man. I ain't gotta say too much.
It's you know what I'm saying? Look me up on Facebook. Give you the cuts to make your pussy wet. So.
Hey, shout out to the 100 click.
Core Vision.
100
Y'all want to shout out to Core Vision over here?
Shout out to Real Butter Talk.
Check the boy out.
Core Vision TV, all that.
Yeah, what he said.
Core Vision.
All day.
Right?
Yeah.
494. We in this thing, Houston Texans. All right.
We in there.
Appreciate it.
You feel me? Shout out to Angleton, Texas.
Kid, is that your barbershop, man?
Gotta
I
be.
mean, it's a small break. I mean, they just have to, chilling. They was speaking how they feel. I mean,
That's every time you get chopped up like that?
I mean, it's cut and raw. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what? Just chilling, talking what we talk about.
I might have to get one of them boys on the show, man. Y'all, you crazy.
Might have to.
Yeah, shout out to the boys.
Get a cut and a convo.
Let's get into this NBA talk a little bit. The season is already underway. They made some big moves in the offseason. Teams did some shuffling around, did some rebuilding. Power teams, man. Coming into the season, what's your power team? Who's going to run it?
Light Break Nation, GS, baby. Golden State with the addition of Durant.
Yeah.
I mean, we are the powerhouse. I mean, we put up 120 plus in majority of our preseason games. I mean, the communication is there, the competitiveness is there, the camaraderie, and the pure desire to come back and smash one of LeBron's face. I mean, all those are essential to winning this year's NBA title.
It gotta be in LeBron face, huh?
I mean, right now, I think that's a very big competitor for the goal right now is LeBron. I mean,
and I like how you saying, I like you saying like you bandwagon.
Team light skin, baby. Team light. What are you laughing at? You team light skin too. You lighter than me.
Look, man, I'm gonna go with team hairline. No, Cleveland, dog. Cleveland is my power team. LeBron James came back. He got one for his city. The dude was already a champion. Now he's a champion for his hometown city. He got all the momentum. The dude is going to be playing laid back, some comfortable basketball. Everybody on the team is happy. They got some good players already. Kevin Love is going to be in sync. Kyrie is going to be in sync. JR, the whole squad is going to be rolling. They happy. They got the ring on. They're going to kiss it before every game, kiss it after the game. The boy's going to be balling. The boy's going to be balling. And you'll see him again. You'll see him again in the finals this year. Mark my words.
No said, DJ Ray, this might be the first time we agree. Golden State, I don't care. You can say the Golden State Globetrotters or whatever. But, I mean, it is what it is. You find a way to be competitive and go straight at it. I mean, but Golden State powerhouse, best in the West.
On paper, I want to say that on paper, and maybe just looking at them too, Golden State is a killer team, hands down, no doubt. But I know they're gonna do good, but I'm one of the ones that if they happen to flop, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
My coach told me in high school, shout out to my coach William Amendola, a W is a doggone W, son. So I don't care if you call us the Globetrotters, team light skin, or team in between. We still gonna come back with that ring, baby.
Hey,
it sound like Randy Moss.
The sleepers gonna be the Rockets, though. I'm gonna just let y'all know the Rockets are gonna be the sleepers in the West. We might even.
You weren't supposed to tell nobody that.
Nah,
that was gonna be a surprise.
I know it's a sleeper. I'm letting y'all know before it gets all hot and ready for parade for Golden State. But we'll see them in the playoffs. Yes, we are going in the playoffs with the Rockets.
I gotta see some more from the Rockets. But anyway, we're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
They got the Rockets right there.
As we get ready to wrap up our CVTV sports show, we are gonna give you guys what we call the shoot around. Each of us is gonna pick a certain topic that we want to talk about real quick, and we're gonna start over here with DJ Ray. See what's on his mind, man.
Been starting me this whole show, man, but it's cool. See, my shoot around for today is NASCAR, okay? As we begin into the NASCAR preseason, I heard a couple of rumors that they were going to add one right turn, but then all the drivers came together and said, no, this shit's just not going to work, okay? My wheel only goes one way. I cannot sit down and watch 2 or 3 freaking cars go around the track 165 times, and the only thing they're doing is making a left turn. Why do we have NASCAR? I'll take the Indy, I'll take the straightaways, I'll even take the funny cars, but I cannot watch the Sprint Cup ever again. It's boring. I'm done.
Takes a long time. Kind of stand on that. My shoot around deals with the MLB. Listen, these games take a long time. I don't know if you all were watching the playoffs, but man, there was a game that went to almost 3 in the morning. I'm talking about I had to put toothpicks in my eyes trying to watch the end of the game. They got good storylines, but they need to stick to it. Look, the pitchers are supposed to have, I think it's 12 seconds in between pitches, which is not much of an enforced rule. But I read an article that they're supposed to, or they were not supposed to. But some of the owners and higher ups in the MLB were talking about breaking it down to 7 innings. I'm for that because I want to see a little bit more action and getting to the end of the game. But yeah. So shortening the MLB, I'm for it.
My shoot around is Miss Parker. Miss Parker. I tell you, Miss Candace Parker is balling. She's hot. She's popping. The WNBA, she's getting almost every single title that you can achieve as a woman. So, I mean, she is my shoot around. I tell you that all night long. But, man, I mean, starting with the NCAA, National Player of the Year, I mean, and just now finishing it off with the Women's Championship. Mwah, Miss Parker.
There it is. CVTV Sports, Double J Blaze right here.
The one and only DJ R.A.E. Let's go.
Kid Lee Dupree.
That's us, the Big Three. We out of here.
How?
Serious.